Meeting call to order. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to Taj Toastmaster Club, club number 1158, Area 6, Division B, and District 79. I am Karunagaran Ramachandran, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Before we begin our meeting, let me read out the mission of our Toastmaster Club. The mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmaster, now let's take our club oath. Kindly repeat after me. For better listening, for better thinking, for better speaking, we learn by doing. Thank you all. As a general rule, Toastmaster encourages all speakers and role players to speak on any topic except politics, religion, and sex. I hope all of you will enjoy today's meeting. Happy learning. To start our today's meeting, we have a very special person today. He is an energetic and dedicated Toastmaster who joined in Toastmaster recently in 2019. He is a proud father of 2 children and the only son of his Toastmaster father, a great mentor and a proud learner. He has a lot of accolades and a lot of feathers in his crown. Let me read out all the feathers. He is the Taj TMC Vice President, Public Relation. He was holding that position. He is a counselor of Taj Gavel Club. He is a program quality director for Area 6. He is a club coach for PSU Falcons. He is a speech craft coordinator for Taj TMC. He was the chief editor for Odyssey magazine for Taj TMC. And he has completed 3 pathways. Professionally, he is a training manager of Dunkin KSA and handling more than 450 stores. And he is holding 15 years of experience, and he has done his MBA in corporate training, bachelor's in hospitality and head administration. He has recently got the special diamond award, which he keeps in the center of his crown. That's called Distinguished Toastmaster Award. He is none other than our DTM Toastmaster Manas Al-Bukhari.
Thank you very much, Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Karunagaran. Such a long introduction. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate. Fellow Toastmasters, Gavaliers, distinguished guests, and our big 3. A very warm, pleasant good evening to one another. I am extremely honored and proud to preside over this meeting tonight and would like to thank our club president and VP Education for this opportunity. A simple question is, what do Taj Toastmasters do to us? A quick rummage into the Indian community in Riyadh and select any individual who is ready to undergo transition into a better leader, isn't it? And then does that transition in the fastest and the best possible manner. And that's the reason why Tajians are called leaders. Taj Toastmasters is a great mix of veteran Toastmasters, able leaders, speakers, and freshers who are here to enjoy the benefit of Toastmastering. And so, for those people who don't know what is Toastmastering, it is a great institution with over 300,000 members, 15,800 clubs. And Taj Toastmasters Club is proud to be standing globally in the 7th position last program year. At Taj, there is no step ahead. There is no step ahead without recognition. And that is why we recognize great speakers every week. And today I have a list of great speakers who outperformed others. And the best speaker last meeting was, I would request the speaker to switch on the camera so that everybody can see him. So we had our last speaker who outperformed others was Toastmaster Sunil Idikula with his awesome, humorous speech. Our best table topic speaker was Toastmaster Shihal Najar. Our best evaluator was Toastmaster Jabir Ali. Our best meeting leader was Toastmaster Karthikeyan. And our best victory was Toastmaster Karunakaran. I would request all of you to give them a big round of thunderous applause. In every meeting, we learn a new word. Let me call upon our very new member, Toastmaster Jitesh Raj, to introduce that word of the day. Our word master, Toastmaster Jitesh Raj. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manas. Presiding officer, fellow Toastmaster and guest, good evening. For today's meeting, the word is rumage, which means something like unsystematic and untidy search, or something like to make a thorough search or investigation, to engage in an undirected or haphazard search, to make through search through ransack, rummage, or rummaged the attic, something like that, which is a haphazard searching without any order and going in detail about that. So, and an example of the word is, which I said just now, each speaker is encouraged to use this word of the day, and I shall report it on the usage when called upon by the general evaluator. Back to presiding officer.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jitesh Raj, for that new word,
Thank you.
Ramage. I would request all of you, as he said, to use the word Ramage very often in your speeches. And as I said, leadership is not about doing a rummage from the garbage and taking people out of it. We are all people out here who really wants to be a leader, and we already are a leader. There's no doubt in it. And we have some guests here in today's meeting. Let me call upon our guests to introduce themselves so that we are aware who they are. We have our guest, Toastmaster Srishti Sareen. Could you please introduce you to us?
Yes, sure. Hello all. Sorry, I was on mute. Hello everyone, my name is Srishti Sareen. I am from City Expression Toastmaster Club, Pune. I have VP Education at that place. And I just done with my login system. I was about to log out and I saw email invite. I thought, yes, I should join this. Let's learn something new today. So I always join meetings and try to take one point from any meeting that I can take up for a day at least. So yeah, thank you so much for having me in the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster Srishti. You're always welcome to Taj Toastmasters Club. Next, I can see a Toastmaster Naveen Parwal.
Yep.
Are you there, sir?
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm
Yes, sir,
Naveen.
please.
I'm Naveen Parwal, and I'm joining in from Singapore. And I'm a member of this Jaipur Toastmasters Club, which is an English club based in India, District 41 in Jaipur. And I'm a member of Hindi Parivar Singapore Toastmasters Club out here in Singapore, that is District 80. And I generally log on at late nights, so it's past midnight over here. And that's the time I generally prefer attending meetings. Thank you.
That's a great time to make learnings happen, sir. Welcome to Taj Toastmasters Club. We have Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan. Sir, would you like to put in some words?
Yes, I am Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan, Area 31 Director, Division F, District 79, immediate past President of Horizon Toastmasters Club. And By profession, I am a senior internal auditor for Renault Automobiles for past 8 years, since 2013, and it is actually I am from Pakistan, living in Saudi Arabia, and it's a pleasure to be part of this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We honor your presence here. Truly appreciate that. We have our about to become a new member, Mr. Umesh Kumar. Mr. Umesh, would you like to give a small brief intro once again for all of us?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. My name is Umesh Kumar. I am from India, but presently working in Saudi Arabia. I'm a part of Dunkin brand. We wake up Saudi Arabia people with our coffee. And Manaz invited us to join the Toastmaster. And I'm very happy to be a part of this team and looking forward to learn with such a tenured and experienced people. It is very easy to sit and learn and build our own skills and leadership skills. Thank you, Manaz, for inviting me. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to a great session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Umesh, for that great wake-up talk. And do we have any more guests? Hoping none. We are all set for our tonight's evening. I think our Toastmaster of the evening was here. I've seen him. I think he just left again. All right. So while we wait for our Toastmaster of the evening, I acknowledge the presence of our Area 6 Director, Toastmaster Nandu Kotarat.
Sorry, Toastmaster Manas.
Yes, since our Area 6 Director is here and our Toastmaster of the evening is finding some internet difficulties, would you like to give us few thoughts to our club members? Thank you for coming out here officially as Area 6 Director.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster DT Manas Al-Bukhari. And good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and my dear friends. It is very my great pleasure to join today with the new Toastmaster of the evening. This is the first time we are trying. And I'm very happy to see all members over here attended today's meeting. And all the meetings are going very well. It's really appreciated. I would like to remind you, all of you, that we have to keep our momentum and we have to complete our project, especially the new members, to achieve not only the club benefit, to achieve your benefit as well. And wish you all the very best. And congratulations, Toastmaster DTM Manas Al-Bukhari, all the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I would like to remind you that this Saturday, we are going to start Area 6 events. There is a lot of trainings we are going to conduct. So I request all of your support to this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nandu Kotarat, and sure a part of Area 6, and sure our members will be a part of your event to make it a grand success. Coming next is our education session, and for that we have our Toastmaster of the evening. This is a special evening again. This is the first time, I believe, after I joined Toastmastering, for sure, I have never seen an outside member being the Toastmaster of evening at Taj Toastmasters Club. Today, we are honored to have the only Microsoft MVP data platform in the Gulf for the past 6 years, and the second one all over the Middle East, who is a first Arabic author over Microsoft for the data platform technologies, Also, he's a founder and event organizer of 2 events series in the Gulf and the Europe, where he spends so much of time and efforts to spread the word all over the Gulf, such as in KSA and Emirates and many other Gulf cities ahead. He's a father of 4 lovely daughters. He came from Palestine and he's living in Riyadh for the past 12 years. And he was a startup founder for the 2 successful startups of 16 consultants for the past 7 years before acquisition by Emircom in 2019, where he's leading now a big kitchen. There are 120 consultants, and all of them hired by him. In addition, he also organized the first event, www.sqleurope.com, there in Europe, Tirana, and also he used to speak at different clubs worldwide. He wants to improve his speaking skills, and that's the entire reason why he has chosen Toastmasters. And it is my honor to welcome Toastmaster Shihab Al-Najjar as the Toastmaster of the evening. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster, President Officer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. I am so happy to be here today as a Toastmaster of the evening for Taj Club. I'm very sorry for being a little bit late. I'm outside the country. That's the reason why I was suffering from some disconnection. I am pretty sure that your club is one of the best clubs I attended as a being Toastmaster. And the moment I attended here, I found the different flavor all of the ways, starting from the table topic sessions, starting from the prepared speeches, the gentlemen who are evaluating the speeches, the learned lesson we talk from everyone. Today, the theme of today, it is winning formulas in our life. I would like to start from here for everyone to start a single moment of imagination. And this good imagination for the evening, maybe probably after long day tired of the work, we use the often to go back and forth to the work, and we never thought about big dreams. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, what I meant to the winning formulas in our life. Normally, we use the often to live quite normal daily operations, and all of us, we know that very well. And we never thought about how to build the successful dreams, not dreams, successful dreams. And this is what I meant to today, the winning formulas in our life. For whoever whom today is acting as a physician or doctor or teacher or professor, doctor or musician or actor or singer or even accountant or engineer, have you ever thought about simple winning cards, small details in your life? And this is what it will help us today, tomorrow, for after tomorrow, to help to build a successful story, successful dreams, not each dreamer to be a successful dreamer. These, ladies and gentlemen, what we are gonna talk today at the theme of the evening, winning formulas in our life. I'm proud to be here to present that theme, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be help us a lot to have good knowledge, good understanding, how it looks like our life from up to down, from the top to the bottom. Not everyone is thinking about his daily operation. He is going to the work in the morning, returning back to the evening to home. He is doing a good job. It is not about that. It is not about that short-term goals or small dreams. We have to build the big dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud today that we have a big agenda. I think today we have 3 prepared speeches, and we have 3 evaluators as well. And I would like to, at the beginning, to congratulate all of the previous winners of the previous meeting. And I would like to introduce today the new leaders of today. We have, at the beginning, we have 5 leaders to act as counter, grammarian counter, word master, and the timer and the vote counter. Please, everyone, help me to start to welcome our general evaluator, who is gonna lead the session today for the general evaluation, Toastmaster Hassan Hussein. He's going to be our general evaluator. Please, everyone, help me to welcome our Toastmaster Hassan Hussein. Toastmaster Hassan is here.
Toastmaster Hassan is here. Usually our meeting sequence is the Toastmaster of the evening introduces the meeting leaders who are the counter grammarian, and the session totally is later handed over to the general evaluator.
Okay.
You may just call the counter and
okay. So please everyone help me to welcome the counter Toastmaster Kartelik. Toastmaster Kartelik.
We are not able to hear you.
Now is better. Hello. Toastmaster Kartelik, can you hear us? You are not audible enough. Hello.
Toastmaster Kartik, on the left side of your screen, in the mic button, you have to select and make it same as system. Is it same as system? The microphone and this.
So I do prefer, meanwhile, he is testing his audio. So let us switch to move forward to the grammarian counter today. Toastmaster Ibrahim. Please, everyone, help me to welcome Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Please help us to define your role today, please.
Yeah, sure. Fellow Toastmasters, as a grammarian, my responsibility is to comment on the language used during the course of the meeting and provide feedback of good grammar. As a grammarian, throughout the meeting, I will listen to each speaker's word usage, take notes of misuse of language, if any, and when called by the general evaluator during the evaluation section, I will give my report. Over to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ibrahim, for your explanation regarding the role. Moving forward to the word master today, Toastmaster Jitish. Toastmaster Jitish, please help us to explain your role today as a Toastmaster, word master today.
Hello, Toastmaster. My role is to find out when anyone speaks, I will take down that how many times they use the word roommate. And the word roommate, I have already explained the meaning of it. So I will count the number of times they have used it. So, and everyone is encouraged to use that word today in their today's discussions.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you. And moving forward to moving back again to the counter, Toastmaster Kartelik, are you audible now? Okay, I think he's not available.
I think he's joining back. He's joining.
I think so. So moving forward to the time counter, please everyone help me to welcome Toastmaster Sunil. Toastmaster Sunil, please help us to define your role as a timer counter, please.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and good evening to the Toastmaster of the evening. As the timer tonight, I'm responsible for monitoring the time for each speaker for the prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. As per the timing criteria, I will show the virtual timing screen, which you can see in my screen. At the end of the meeting, I will give them my report when general evaluator will call upon. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for your explanation. I do believe that we have to move forward to the final counter, the vote counter. Toastmaster Shakir, please everyone help me to welcome Toastmaster Shakir as a vote counter of today. Toastmaster Shakir, can you help us to define your role today, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. A warm good evening to all. As a vote counter, I will help you to choose the best prepared speaker, best table topic speaker, best evaluator, best meeting leader, and best big of three. We will use the Google form links, and I shall share the link after each section. You can vote for the best that you believe. I will not voting as a vote counter until unless there is a need to break a tie. And I will give my report once called upon by the presiding officer. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakir, for your descriptive information. I like your explanation regarding the voting, and I like your transparency for acting as a voter counter and not voting for yourself. I did this mistake before, by the way, so I learned it now today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that our counter, Toastmaster Kartlik, is available back.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. Are you available now? So please, Toastmaster Kartlik, please help us to define a role. First of all, everyone help me to welcome Toastmaster Kartlik for acting as a counter.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for the Toastmaster of the day. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, once again, very warm good evening to everyone. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pass pillar by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and ir. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. You did a great job to explain the most difficult scenario for any speaker. And the most of us, we did many mistakes, either as a table topic speaker or prepared speech, or whatever other speech in the public speech. Normally, it is usually the most common. Thank you again for your explanation. Ladies and gentlemen, we do believe that we have a momentum agenda under the table, under the meaning of the winning formulas in our life. Without complicating or highly exaggerating the meaning of winning cars, is not winning cars in the commercial life. It is winning card on the complete life and this complete smartest intelligence system, which is going to be our amazing topic today, to dig down deeply in all the different smart intelligence systems. I do believe that based on that, we will have other interesting topics as well from two other wonderful speakers. Toastmaster Ibrahim speaking about his project for the L1B3, and Toastmaster DTM Garjian for his project under the L2B2 level 2 project 2. And for their sessions, it was going to be 5 to 7 minutes. Before moving forward, I would like to ask everyone regarding your understanding of the winning formulas, how you imagine for that meaning before moving forward. Anyone from background commercial, did you imagine winning formulas in our life? Is a kind of the commercial? Is a kind of the business? Is a kind of the remarks in your school or university? Is a kind of extra bonus or extra increment in your job? Or you believe the winning formula is something else? Just that I would like to understand the backgrounds, the understanding of the theme of today. It is an important question before moving forward to understand what we are talking today as a topic, main topic, winning formulas in our life. So anyone volunteer, he can raise his hand and answer. Winning formulas in our life. Yes, please, Toastmaster.
To win, there are some formulas. First is your understand the situation, relate that situation to the task, and then look for the action, and finally the result. When you start doing this STAR performance, STAR, you will surely win. And at each stance, when you find a difficult situation or anything, when your task, you must be calm first and try to understand what is happening around rather than making noise. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iqbal. You came straight to the point. You could catch the pain. And this is just the beginning of the story. It's not the end of the story. It's just the boarding pass to understand what does it mean, the winning formulas. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, will be surprised. Back into 3 weeks ago, I decided to go to the TV and make it as a TV series of 15 episodes. We started to record that in English and Arabic even. It was very hard for me to record in Arabic, but I did the challenge, and I will come back to you to this story. But just I would like to listen from everyone, because winning formulas is the most interesting topic. Maybe it will trickle our mind and spark our mind, to come back to our family member, community member, to have extra miles of the success, winning formulas in our life. Anyone has any other idea regarding what does it mean, the winning formulas, from his background, either commercial or business or academic?
Srishti has raised her hand.
Yeah, please, Srishti. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Toastmaster of the day. So I think from me, winning formula goes different at different situation. When I was studying in my college, that was more of a consistency and hard work that we put in to understand various concepts and implementing them on the day of examination. When we started working, it has changed. We have to get updated with the real life situation and takes a lot of trend which is going on and change ourselves as per the trend out there, not going with the same formula that we have learned at the school time. So for me, bringing change in life and adopting it as quickly and as making it comfortable in our life is something which I believe that is a formula that works for me. So yeah, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sricha. I think, yeah, Toastmaster Ibrahim, go ahead, please.
Well, actually, a few months back, I had one of the topic of my speech where I said VDPC. That was the formula, which was vision, discipline, passion, and conscience. You strike a balance between those and let that be sequential. That is the winning formula in the life. Unless you don't have vision, you don't know where you're going. Unless you don't have a discipline to execute your vision, you would go nowhere. Unless you don't have the passion, it doesn't become your second nature. Unless you don't have the conscience, then you do stuff which are not aligned with the nature, which are governed by the universal laws. So VDPC, I would say in short, is the winning formula in our lives.
So thank you, Toastmaster Ibrahim, for perfect my understanding. It is WBDC.
V for vision, D for discipline. Yeah, VDPC.
Excellent, excellent. Sounds interesting. Much important quote. I will keep that in my memories definitely. And I like that I like the discipline, the vision, the consciousness about how to deal with other people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our session today for winning formulas in our life. For the cautious of the time, I think the session should start now, I think. And moving forward after that to the other table topic, sorry, for the other prepared speeches. Okay. So I would like to welcome to the evaluator of the first session. It's going to be my session, and after that, we will welcome the other evaluators for the other session. Today, for my evaluator, if I'm not wrong, for my session, it's going to be Toastmaster. So I think it is not thinking that clear.
Jabir Ali, make it easy for you.
Yeah. Toastmaster Manaz.
Sorry, Toastmaster Jabir Ali is the evaluator of Toastmaster Ibrahim Kajigal.
Okay. To Jabir Ali. Okay, excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, coming back again to the evaluators, we have the first session, Toastmaster Ibrahim, and his evaluator is going to be Toastmaster Jabir. We would like to welcome Toastmaster Jaber to let us understand about the project of Toastmaster Ibrahim and the objectives and the goal behind his project today, and what are the main objectives. Toastmaster Jaber, please help us to understand the first project of Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, my speaker, he is going to deliver his L13 speech. Purpose statement. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. The speech title, Cognitive Bias. Speech time 5 to 7 minutes. I congratulate my speaker for his better delivery of his speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaber. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited today to listen to one of the most wonderful speakers. I listened to him the previous time. I enjoyed a lot his session. Toastmaster Ibrahim, please everyone help us to welcome Toastmaster Ibrahim Kashadr.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and honorable evaluators. Ever since I was growing, I have been observing the world around me. And ever since I got into the professional life, you stop educating yourself, you stop studying. Well, that was for the college. But there was a need for me to change, where I wanted to know more about humans, understanding human nature. And certainly that if you understand the human's nature better, that could be your winning formula as well. So I was on a rummage to truly find the rationale behind the decisions that have been taken. So I started reading. There were several books I find, and then you couldn't narrow down into one. But these days, there is enough content out there on the web where you can read. In addition to books, books are very systemized, whereas the content out there, everyone is blogging. So I didn't want to be a victim of it. So I tried to rationalize between what has been written in the books and what content I found on the web. So what I learned is there are 188 cognitive biases that exist. And these are the governing factors in humans' decisions. And I was like, wow, who are going to just truly know the 180? But then I found somewhere a source which they had narrowed down to 18. So those 18 different cognitive biases create particularly different challenge for the company decision making. And those can be segmented into like financial biases, you have the social biases, you have short-termism biases, and failure to estimate. So I'd like to share a slide, okay, which demonstrates. Can I please, host, can you please allow me to share my presentation, please? Zoom master, timer, please hold the time for now. There you go.
Who is the admin?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Are you able to see?
Yes, yes.
Is it visible?
Yes.
So rational decisions, we take rational decisions based on our biases. So what are those? Then I started to like list out all of those, but then I found the infographics that basically was more or less close to those cognitive biases we have. And I used that infographic for this presentation. It's the anchoring effect. Anchoring effect is the first one, which is, I mean, if you look at the conversations that take place and you can just draw the parallel, the first test seemed okay. Do we need to look anymore? That is the anchoring effect. So we get anchored to that decision. What's the next? availability heuristic. So I saw something very similar to this on LinkedIn. So we need to take it seriously because I saw it there. That's kind of an availability heuristic bias. Then we have something like a bandwagon effect, which is like the whole department knows there is no problem here. That's the bandwagon effect. Then we have the belief biases. Oh, this goes long way. I didn't quite follow your argument, but the conclusion seems about right. Because we believed in something, then we don't give a second thought. We simply go with those beliefs. The next one is the blind spot biases. Now let's ignore Sarah's views on this one. Okay, she is biased. So we have a bias towards the people who we think are biased. Then we have the clustering illusion. Now this is the second week in the row, and this has happened. There must be a problem. And you get to hear these conversations every day. And I think following this is confirmation biases. Okay, well, we did load of simulations. Most of them showed there is no problem. And that's a confirmation biases because there are times there are due diligence that needs to be done and we choose not to do it because of the confirmation biases. Then there is a courtesy bias. The last time we discussed, this meeting lasted for hours. Well, let's move on. Okay, this meeting is boring. Well, I don't want to attend. But these are essentially the courtesy biases. Endowment effect. So I know it will cost a fortune to fix this. It costs us 15,000 pounds. We can't just throw it away. So I think I can tell you all these arguments and conversations are so close that I often find myself in these. Next is the gambler's fallacy. Next is the hyperbolic discounting. So let's just get the deal done as soon as possible. Then the illusion of validity. So this worked fine in the factory in Korea. It should work fine here as well. That is the illusion of validity. Now you have the ostrich effect, which is like, it looks like we are running out of time to discuss this. So you just put our head inside the sand. That's the ostrich effect. Post-purchase rationalization. This is, we made a good call on that one. So we just rationalize. Reactive devaluation. Our competitors are only doing well because their products are cheap. Now we have got the new equipment. We can cut the time spent on maintenance. That's the risk compensation. If I'm broke, don't fix it. That's a status quo bias. Now, Dave from Tech is worried, but frankly, the Tech team are always pessimistic. That's a stereotyping. And we all have this. Some places less, some places more. And that's how we all are made of. That is the product of us in our brain. So the origin of this is the notion of the cognitive bias was first introduced by the psychologist Amos Tversky. I struggle in pronouncing his name, the Daniel Kahneman in the early 1970s. The research paper, Judgment Under Uncertainty, Heuristics and Biases, in the Science Journal has provided the bias of almost all current theories of decision-making and heuristics. Professor Kahneman was awarded Nobel Prize in 2002 after further development. What I suggest you all is every time you hear a decision or you make a decision, be cognizant of the biases that are working back of your mind. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ibrahim. It was very descriptive and performative. We like it, the momentum. I can understand now where the background you came from as a very scientific academic. Definitely, we will learn. I learned today one thing. I will keep it in my memories. I will come back to ask you the same question again, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, before moving forward, I'd like to ask the timer counter if our speaker is qualified.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. So moving forward to the next topic, I would like everyone to welcome our next speaker, Toastmaster DTM Garagachain. He is one of the most wonderful speakers, and I think he participated in many other projects. He's coming now to his second project, L2 under the topic, the simplest surface. And his topic, it looks like very interesting for me personally, but before moving forward, we would like to welcome his evaluator, Toastmaster DTM Manaz. He's gonna evaluate him. We would like to take from TDM Manaz about his evaluation and the objective and of his project. Please, everyone, help me to welcome DTM Manaz to help us understand the objective and the goal behind the topic speaker today. Please, the DTM Manaz.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shahab Al-Nazar. The purpose of this project is for the member to deliver a speech with the awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how he uses non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. I wish him all the best, and the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM Manaz, for your explanation regarding the goals and objectives. I do believe it is an interesting topic and a little bit complex. DTM Garjian, we would like to listen to you today. The virtual stage is yours now. Please go ahead.
Bring the timer.
Timer is here. It is bent on the timer, yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Our life has become meaningful and successful due to the encouraging words we hear from others. It's very simple, rather simpler, to encourage others by giving good words, but the result will be the greater service to the society. Dear Toastmasters, I stand before you because of the encouraging words given by my evaluators in the past. So also, I am in a good stand in my life because of the good words, encouraging words given by my parents, teachers, friends, colleagues, and even wife. These encouraging words activate the natural instinct to survive and to surpass, to exist and to excel. My personal experience in the life has shown that when the life is going very much struggle, these encouraging words rejuvenate, revitalize, and motivate us. My place is called Periyar in India, South India. It has got a beautiful mountain with a teakwood forest and a beautiful river. I was 10 years old. I was with my friends on the banks of this river. Our friends were not having two things while swimming. They were not having any fear. They were also not having any clothes while swimming. They wanted to enjoy their nature naturally. Fortunately, there were no TV shows. Otherwise, we would have come in the TV channels with our natural appearances. At the time, I was not knowing the swimming fully. I never attempted to cross the river. The river has got heavy currents and the waves in the middle due to the rocks. You should know how to swim carefully through the waves, as otherwise you'll be pushed inside the rock. My friend called by name Kunju. Kunju means in our language small. He jumped into the river with his bony hands and legs. He swam across the river. He went to the other side and he was calling me, Guru, come, come. You can swim, come, come. I was blind with enthusiasm. I jumped into the water. After that only I realized I didn't have enough skills to manage the currents. I went to the middle of the river somehow, then I had a fear. I wanted to return back. But unfortunately, things were going out of my control. I was being pulled into the waves by the currents. I lost control. I was tossed up and down by the waves. I drank water. I couldn't move my legs and hands. I was drowning. Inside the water, there was calmness. If I don't act, it will be a permanent calmness. My ears went above the water level. I saw the Kunju shouting, Guru, come, come. You can swim. They gave me the energy. Then I started putting positive strokes. Then I swam. In between, I drank some water. I was coughing in between. I went there to the other side and I could see Kunju with his smiling face. And me too, I was happy. The nature was smiling at us because we were with the natural appearances. Yet Toastmasters, the encouraging words of my friend Kunju made me to cross the river successfully. After that, in my life, many times, I put the positive strokes. During my first technical lecture, my blood pressure was going up. What I was going to do, my boss came there and introduced me to the people. The horse, the expert has come to deliver the lecture to you. Such words, after being heard by me, I started putting the positive strokes. Yes, I did well in the technical lecture. When I was struggling to complete the house because of lack of funds, my father told me, Guru, you have done wonders in the past and you can complete the house. Such words encouraged me. Yes, I crossed the difficult period with success. Sometimes when you're facing your wife, you need a special skill. When I went home late from the Toastmaster, my wife was hungry. At the time, I remember the comments of the senior Toastmasters that sometime I will be the world-class speaker. You know, they were very clever. They were not telling the time limit. When I will become a world-class leader. Dear Toastmasters, this time of pandemic times, I was alone. And I'm seeing my wife through internet for past 1.5 years. So whenever I'm calling, both my wife and mother says, Guru, take care. We are working here. Such words, after being heard, I put the positive stroke now and then going through this difficult period of job instability and the possibility of infection, etc. Dear Toastmasters, our life has become more meaningful, getting encouraging engagement from others. Why can't we give encouragement to others? We can encourage each one's wife when they have difficult time in their profession. We can encourage our children when they are having studying towards job and education. You can encourage your colleagues, friends, Toastmasters by giving good evaluation, etc. Dear Toastmasters, our life is more meaningful by getting encouraging words from others. I urge you, it will become more meaningful if you encourage others with your good words. Encourage them. I leave the choice to you. Watch the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, DTM Goro. I think it was the simplest surface in all of its meaning. We liked the session too much. Before moving forward, I'd like to ask our timer counter if our speaker is qualified.
Yes, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, our Toastmaster fellows and distinguished guests, I do believe today we had a wonderful session as a prepared speech. And we will have the most interesting topic in our meeting today, which I do believe we used often to enjoy this topic. It is the table topic sessions. would like to introduce and welcome our table topic master today. He's gonna introduce and lead all of the table topic session today. Toastmaster Muhdi Iqbal. Please, everyone, help me to welcome Toastmaster Muhdi Iqbal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, warm welcome to all of you. Today, myself Iqbal will be your table topic master. And it is rightly said, the unprepared speaker has a right to be afraid. But each time we face our fear, we are going to gain our strength, courage, and confidence. That's by doing. We learn by doing. Let me explain what is table topics. Table topics helps members to practice the art of improvisation, and it also helps us to think on our feet. Today, the topics what I have prepared for you will hopefully help for better improvisation. I hope everyone gives a shot. I may randomly call upon anyone to participate, or you can volunteer to come up by raising hands on virtual screen. The time criteria, 1 minute is minimum time, 1.5 minutes is the target time, and 2 minutes is the maximum time. Speakers are allowed to speak for a maximum of 2.5 minutes in a table topic before being disqualified. I urge all the users or the speakers to use word of the day, rummage, as stated by the word master. Okay, let's begin with our session, the table topics. The first topic, what is the success formula of maintaining a balanced life? What is the success formula of maintaining a balanced life? Let me call upon our Toastmaster, Karunakaran, to speak on this topic.
Please repeat the topic, please.
What is the success formula of maintaining a balanced life?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Success formula. Whenever I hear the term formula, I'm a little bit afraid because I'm not that good in mathematics and not that good in formula makings also. But what I know is success for the balanced life. Balanced life, if you say that I'm leading a balanced life, that means you are successfully running your life. So in order to achieve that balanced life, what we need to do, what I have done, when I was thinking how I'm going to do my professional job, when I entered the first time as a newly joined employee, as an employee after finishing the college, there was a wonderful moment, like, I'm going to get the salary, what I'm going to do really from morning to evening. So somehow I learned it, and successfully I was getting the salary continuously, and I was jumping into many other job also. So after marriage, then these terms and all coming, how you are going to balance the life. So what I learned is, whatever you are doing, just to share so that family also knows what you are going through in the life. Yes, they will not understand everything, but you can give the overall picture that you are in this position. So they will support you mentally. They will support you in a very different, lot of things they can do it, but you don't think that they don't know anything official things, so no need to discuss. No, family needs to know. Then only you will be able to lead the balanced life. You need to maintain the friends, you need to maintain the family, you need to maintain the profession also. How you are going to create the balance? When you know that everything is important, and equally we need to give the time, because time is very short. Our battery, when we charged, when we came into this year, 100% battery was there. So we have a very limited time. Within almost 30-35% of the battery we lost during the studies. Then balance what we have. So within the time, we have to update our Facebook, WhatsApp, everything, speaking, chatting, no, like that life also. You need to rummage into that, so that you will automatically understand success formula is nothing but using the resources effectively. Thank you, and over to the table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karunagaran. You said he doesn't know the formula, but the formula for success, what you have told, is like a book. Thank you, Toastmaster Karunagaran. Our next topic, insult builds your life or destroys it. The question is, insult builds your life or destroys it. To answer this topic, I may call upon the guest, Toastmaster Shristri Sarin.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. May I take a few seconds to think about it?
Yes, please.
Thanks. All right. So, table topic master, I'm starting with the topic. Hello and good evening to one and all. This topic is really interesting, and also it sometimes triggers me in terms of taking any comment, any evaluation, any comment that goes on to you as a insult, which you can formalize it and channelize it to improve that same particular weakness that you could found it. Insult is something that we take it ourselves. Someone can say my pronunciation is not correct. All right, so that is something I'm weak at. So I can say, okay, I can improve on it. But if I take that same comment or suggestion as an insult, that of course definitely going to destroy me or even make my pronunciation go worst. So to me, taking insult as a from a way of communication is not my choice. I always take all suggestion and comment in a such a way that I can do something about it. I can improve on it. I can work on it. And I do take feedback from the same person who is sending me the same feedback that, hey, you are not good at presenting any particular PPT on a meeting. I will go back to that person and ask, tell me something that I can improve on. I do understand I'm weak at this level, that I'm not able to communicate some certain statistics which I was not aware of, maybe different team. So they will also get to know. So keeping on communication as an element when we receive a feedback and not taking as an insult is something what I have learned throughout my career, and I'm going to implement them in the future as well. So yeah, I think suggestion, comments, feedback, not taking them as an insult is something which will help us to grow. And of course, it will help us to make a better person from out of us. Thank you. Over to Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shrishti, for the valuable insight on what is insult. And our next topic for the session is the most important lesson in your life so far. The most important lesson in your life so far. To answer this question or this topic, I may call upon our vote counter, Muhammad Shakir. Toastmaster Muhammad Shakir, the stage is yours.
Table topic master, can I have the question once again?
The most important lesson in your life so far.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I've gone through a lot of experience during my personal life as well as my professional life. I once lost my job, but I came back with a positive energy. I didn't think that is the end. That was just a beginning. You know what we need to do when we have struggles in our life? We need to take the ego from ourselves and challenge ourselves and move forward in life. When I was working in Oman, in a reputed hotel, I lost my job. I set my home for 6 months. And that time teach me a lot in my life. I learned what is the positive energy that your family support will give you. What is the positive vibes that your friend circles they can give you? What is the motivation that your leaders can give you? Love, relationship, your friend circle, this all make you to encourage from where you felt to stand up in your life. And I felt that is the biggest experience in my life when I had struggles, when I lose my job. And now, when I look back for that time, I really understood that is the biggest change in my life I experienced ever. So never give up. Take everything positive vibes and move forward in life. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakir, for that motivation given to all of us. And our fourth question or fourth topic, don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Don't raise your voice, try to improve your argument. Let me call upon Toastmaster Parvez to answer this topic. Toastmaster Parvez.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, good evening, Toastmaster and guest fellow. In our life, we have
Please unmute your.
I'm sorry. Actually, I got lost. I'm very sorry. Please start my time once again. Good evening, and my topic is how to face challenges in our life. The life is art, and we have to face so many challenges. We have to work in these challenges, in this critical condition, in these critical circumstances in our life, personal life as well as professional life. But if we unnecessarily shout, unnecessarily raise our voice in front of challenges or in front of any problem, that we will not get anything in our life. We have to face systematically, and we have to improve the problem. We have to find out the solution, what exactly, why it is happening. So it's not a matter, or it's not it's not a solution to raise our voice, but we have to face properly, find out the solution and clear the problem so that we can achieve our target. We can stable, we can face all the problems and solve, and we can further progress in our professional life as well as in our professional life. Because in my previous experience, I saw that we have lot of lessons, we have a lot of learning lessons in life. We have to face challenges, we have to learn so many things. The things we have to improve, we have to properly justify the things, not the shouting, not the raise our voice unnecessary. We should have critical thinking, analysis, and proper facts and figures, and we have to justify the things and correlate it with actual parameters. Then only we can achieve the target and we can stay healthy, safe, and enjoy in life. Thank you. Get back to my question.
Thank you, Toastmaster Parvez. I really enjoyed your answers. And our fifth question, or fifth topic, coffee and love taste best when it is hot. Coffee and love taste best when it is hot. To answer this topic, I may call upon the flavor master, Toastmaster Umesh, to answer the questions. Toastmaster Umesh.
Good evening, all. I think this is my first time participating. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak on this topic. You know, can you repeat again? Sorry.
Coffee and love taste best when it is hot.
Yes. You know, if you want to set a day, start a beautiful day, a cup of coffee gives you that energy and wakes you up. You know, a lot of people, they wake up, they are very sleepy and all. And when they have a sip of coffee, immediately there is a positive energy and body completely gets energized. And when the body gets energized and it changes off, the complete mood gets into the smooth and lovable mood. Like you go, you start wishing everybody, you smiling everybody, you thank everybody. So coffee actually sets the mood for love. And when that love is set, it flows to everybody and everybody becomes lovable. So coffee and love, it is good when it is completely hot. Without coffee, you cannot start a day beautifully. And coffee gives love. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umesh. I loved your answer again. What is the best, coffee or love? You mixed both together. Without coffee, love doesn't come. Thank you, Toastmaster Umesh. And my question, sixth topic, a book or a friend? A book or a friend, what's your choice? To answer this topic, may I call upon Toastmaster Sunil Edikula. Toastmaster Sunil Edikula, the stage is yours.
Can you say again the question, please?
A book or a friend, what is your choice?
Manas, TDM Manas, can you make the timing?
Yes, please. I will start like myself.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and respected guests. A warm good evening once again. It's a very nice question, table topic master. If I choose which is the best friend, I will say my friend is my best. Because book, I can refer something which is from the page 1 to page 25 or whatever the book is, the quantity of the page. But if you talk to your friend, if he is a real friend, he will give you the tips of life which he follow and he is going through. And the real experience he will narrate in front of you. And that narrations may be helpful for your better improvement of what you feel or what you are struggling or what you are facing the current issues. So I choose always friends are better than books. Okay, books have their own merits, but friends, they can always motivate. They can give you the strategic tips. They can give you more powerful thinkings. Everything from them we will get. So I believe friends is better than books. Back to you, tabletop master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil Idikula, for telling what is friendship. I really enjoyed your session. And the next topic is don't use your sword to kill a mosquito. Don't use a sword to kill a mosquito. To answer this topic, may I call upon our DTM Guru Rajan Rajagopalan.
Am I audible?
Yes, clear.
Use the right technique to solve the right problems. Dear Toastmasters, a warm good evening to all of you. We have limited energy in our life. So we have to allocate to solving problems in an effective way. A smaller problem requires a smaller energy, and a bigger problem requires a bigger energy. Suppose if you spend most of the energy on the smaller problems, then you may not have energy to solve the bigger ones. Normally, we say the schedule, we have to prioritize, keeping the schedule top, very important things, and then less important one in the bottom. So we can use our energy very effectively. So a person who's really effective in using the energy will be more successful in life. If you look at that, in our life, in my life personally, I have an office job, which is very important for my survival. And then next is, what is that? Where I can spend energy, which will give me a ray of hope and energy to do even my office job better. And one other thing is Toastmastering. Somebody is listening to you, whatever you're speaking. Is that not encouraging for you? So you spend energy there in that Toastmastering. So you'll be more encouraged by the tomorrow when I go to office, I'll be really happy and go. Instead, I spend more energy in going and spending in some restaurant, like using the swords to kill a mosquito. Then I'll be wasting my energy and it will not be useful for any of my job. So dear Toastmasters, yes, most successful leaders, if you look at it, and especially the prime ministers and other places, they have to use their energy very effectively. You see, they will use it on very important things on a timely basis. Please attack the most important things in your life and spend more energy, and then allocate less energy for lesser things. And I urge you will really be successful if you adopt this technique. Over to the table topic master.
Thank you, DTM Guru Rajan sir. A wonderfully attempted the question. With this, I conclude my table topic session. Mr. Timer, please confirm all the speakers are qualified.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Timer. A big round of applause again to all the speakers who have tried today's table topic session. And I enjoyed being your table topic master for the day. And I wish you all the best. Myself, Iqbal, signing off. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iqbal, for your wonderful questions and for the most wonderful answer from all of the speakers. Both of them, they were today tremendous, durable, and fabulous. I agree with everyone on his answer personally. I learned from each answer, and I got the benefit behind each answer. For each different topic, either in our social life, either in our practical life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like just if we can call for the vote. Before that, I think we missed the previous vote. I hope that everyone voted for the prepared speakers. And now we are voting for the table topic sessions. Please help me to vote for the valued speakers. So, okay, the vote is done. So before moving forward, I would like to just emphasize on the high importance of having all of these learned lessons in our life. Personally speaking, I used often to say, we don't need to judge on the word. We are not here coming to the Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, to judge on the word. We judge on the benefit and the ideas behind the word, the learned lessons, what we need to return back to our family. And this is actually the introduction for the upcoming topic for the general evaluation. It's not only the general evaluation for all of the different things we did today, either as prepared speeches, either as a table topic led by the Toastmaster, table topic master, Toastmaster Akbar. Would like today to move forward to the most important topic in our today, which we are going to learn from all of what we have done today, starting from the beginning of the session till now. On all of different level, timing, voting, sound, voicing, different things to prepare ourselves for the next speech, to learn more, to act extra more to our knowledge and our experience. We are here learning by doing, learning by speaking, learning by thinking. So now we would like everyone to help me to welcome our general evaluator for all of the sessions and all of the prepared session and all of different things today. Please help me, everyone, to welcome Toastmaster Hassan Hussein. Toastmaster Hussein.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my beloved guest. A warm greeting to all of you. We have had a fantastic prepared speech session and very fabulous, entertaining table topic session. Now we come to the last segment, that is general evaluation. Why it is important? We all here in Toastmaster knows that we came here, we joined the Toastmaster to groom ourselves as a better person. We came here to develop ourselves. We came here to learn how to be a winner, to know the formulas of being a winner. What are the secrets that can make you a winner? That is why we all have joined Toastmasters. And the purpose of evaluation is almost directly or indirectly the same, that it helps us all to improvise ourselves day by day. It helps us learning our strengths as well as the area where we can improve. We will listen from all our evaluators about their suggestion, their opinion and advices that can help us in grooming ourselves, in doing better in the next stage. Some of the formulas to be a winner, as our theme says, we are here today to find the formulas of being a winner, winning formulas. To me, winner does not do different things, but he do the things differently. That is one of the formula. Winner, you will find he will always have some solution to the problem, but in opposite, loser will always have problem to every solution. Winners, they do have plans, but in case of loser, they have excuses. So try to find out in which area we fall into. Do we always have proper plan? Do we have some solution to the problem, or we lie on the other side? Most of us here sitting in this room, we all want to be a winner. But very few of us want to pay the price to be a winner. It needs courage. It needs courage to take risk. You cannot be a winner without taking risk. Every time we do something, even a bit, it will help us to improvise ourselves. God has given almost everyone a special talent to us. The only thing is we need to recognize our talents and we need to work on so that we can accomplish our goals. We shall never stop trying. That will help us to be a winner. So the bottom line is, winning is not the point. Wanting to win, that is the point. So if you want to be a winner, never stop trying. Winning is just a result. It doesn't mean that you need to be on the top, then only you will be considered as a winner. To be a winner, you need to do something better today what you were yesterday. Keep doing better day by day. That will end up to you resulting in as a winner. These are some of the secret formula I was to share with you to learn all together how we can help ourselves to become a winner. With this note, let me move on to listen from our evaluators. They will help us to learn something more with their tips, how it can help us to improvise and make us winner in our areas. So let me move towards the evaluation of first speaker. I would like to call our evaluator. He is an engineering graduate in mechanical profession. He hails from South Indian, beautiful city, Delhi. Currently working as a supply chain manager in Alfanar Electrics and having almost over 17 years of experience. He has just one wife and one lovely daughter. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Jabir Ali on the stage. Toastmaster Jabir, the stage is yours. Please unmute yourself.
Unmute.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, once again, good evening to all. Special good evening to my speaker, Mr. Toastmaster Ibrahim Ali Karjikar, for delivering this wonderful speech. My speaker delivered a very good research topic, cognitive bias. There was a good opening, body, and conclusion in his speech. His speech was well organized and colorful presentation. My speaker explained that there are 188 different types of cognitive bias exist. And he explained about many things in the part of the cognitive bias, like rational decisions, anchoring effect, belief bias, blind bias, confirmation bias, and so on. Coming to objective of this project, my speaker excelled at clarity, eye contact, audience awareness, comfort level, and delivery. Coming to the detail of this excellence, clarity, my speaker was excellent at communicating using the spoken word. Eye contact, my speaker used effective eye contact to engage the audience. Audience awareness, demonstrated awareness of audience engagement and needs. comfort level appeared comfortably in front of the audience. I recommend few suggestions for improvements. First suggestion is to deliver the speech in standing position instead of sitting position. This will give more confidence and will help us for the audience to engage more. Second suggestion is to engage the audience through some interactions during the speech. And third suggestion, to use more and effective physical guesses. Overall, my speaker has delivered his research speech in a wonderful way, and it is a very constructive and well delivered. I suggest my speaker to work out on the above feedback, which will lift your speech to the next level. I wish him for all the best. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jabir Ali, for this lucrative evaluation. I hope the speaker has taken notes of all of this. Now let us move towards the evaluation of our next speaker. And to evaluate him, we have a very young, passionate Toastmaster, an inspiring leader for all of us, especially for the beginners. He has added many accolades in his crown in very short span of time. He is the counselor of Taj Gavel Club, past VP PR and current VP membership of our club, Taj Toastmaster Club. He was the club coach of PSU Falcon, editor of our club magazine, as already explained by our previous introducer of him. He is a proud father of 2 children, and actually he belongs to a Toastmaster family. Father, 3 generations of his family belongs to Toastmaster fraternity. That he has a special, you can say, special thing, he enjoys that. Please put your hand together to welcome our new charming leader, distinguished Toastmaster Manaz Al-Bukhari. DTM Manaz, the stage is yours.
I have a formula. This is a spray. You know, when you apply it once before you speak, you become a table topic speaker. You apply it twice, you become an evaluator. You apply it thrice, you become a awesome speaker in whatever category. You know, you just need to apply it before you speak, and then you become that. That is exactly how our speaker today, distinguished Toastmaster Gurrajan, is. I have went many times to his house to grab that secret formula, but I don't know where he keeps that secret formula of his. And today my responsibility is to evaluate him on his body language. It is like asking a sumo wrestler to coach Bruce Lee on how to get a six-pack. It's a very difficult job. You would have observed his speaking style. When he said great, his hands were high up, and he said passion. His hands came out with passion. When he said good times, and when he stood like this, he had each and everything. It's like, you know, the nursery rhyme we call, there is a storytelling competition and action songs. His speech was an action speech, full of actions, full of gestures, hand movements, body language. And when he swam, did you guys notice that, you know, when he swam, it was like he was really inside water and then he was swimming. He came forward while he swam. And I can speak ages about his great usage of gestures and body language. purposeful movement is one thing distinguished Toastmaster Guru Rajan is always proud about. He moves with a purpose, and this is one thing which we upcoming Toastmasters, we all need to learn from such senior leaders. Purposeful stage movements is made very visible in your speeches. To make it a complete speech, it had a great start, a body, and a conclusion. Now, every speaker will have some point of unintentional misses. And I felt, same as I do right now, you too made a small unintentional miss, which was to have grasp, you always clasp your hands. After all those hand movements, your hands come back here. If it would have gone down, it would have made your speech purpose even more awesome. By saying that, you have absolutely met your speech criteria with your awesome hand gestures, great body language, and awesome voice modulations. Focus on your unintentional clasping of your hands, and then you are an awesome and a world-class leader. I am not saying when. You, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manas, for bringing in so many secret formulas to become table topic master evaluator. I was still wondering, I was waiting for the special secret that you might bring in. How many times I need to spray to become a DTM? So that I was waiting, but I missed out. I hope I will take it from you next time. Thank you for these secret formulas. Dear fellow Toastmasters, here comes the end of table prepared speech evaluation. Now let us move towards the table topic evaluation. Our table topic master has put a Herculean job in front of our table topic evaluator today. He has a lineup of 6 or 7 speakers, if I'm not wrong. Let us move to call our evaluator who will do the evaluation of table topics. And to do this, he is the right person, a leader who shows the way and who knows the way, and he goes the way. He has completed 4 pathways in his Toastmaster journey. So dedicated and passionate Toastmaster he is. By profession, he is a certified management accountant and working as financial planning analysis manager in Hoshan Group of companies. Residing in Riyadh from over 10 years with his wife and 2 kids. Past club secretary of Taj Toastmaster Club and past Area 6 finance manager, current Area 6 director, Toastmaster Nandu Kottara. Please give him a big round of applause. Toastmaster Nandu, the stage is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for a generous introduction. Once again, good evening to you all. Today I feel Toastmaster Manas give his prayer to all the table topic speakers, because that much energy I saw in their speeches. Congratulations, all the speakers. They did a very good job. Now, let me go. This is actually a marathon because I have 7 speakers. I have to evaluate 7 speakers today. So it will be a marathon. What is the success formula of maintaining balanced life? Attempted by Toastmaster Karunagaran. He was started. He's always afraid in the formula. And he well connected to the subject. What I feel today, normally he was coming with full of energy. Today I see little bit, he lost little bit energy in the beginning, but he's maintaining in the end of the speech. Always his eye contact was going upside. That was my suggestion. You have to improve your eye contact. You have to always look your audience. Except that you connected, well connected, and wonderful speech. The second speaker, Toastmaster Sreshta Serene. The topic was insult, build your life or destroy it. It was well connected with a personal story well crafted, suited, and booted. The only one suggestion I would like to give you to add some humor story that will give more spices in your speech. The third topic was the most important lesson in your life so far. Attended by Toastmaster Muhammad Shakir, he explained the topic very well with his personal story, and he added a punch message that take out the ego and challenge yourself. That was amazing. And that is a takeaway point from your speech. I would like to give you one suggestion is you are going to be a seasonal Toastmaster, and then you have to practice, stand and practice your speech. So we are approaching our contest very soon, so you can practice now itself. Then fourth speaker, the topic was don't raise your voice, try to improve your argument. Toastmaster Parvez, he explained very well, and he started the statement like life is art. It's a very valid thing. Life is an art. Why we need to raise our voice? It is mainly for me because I always in that way. So it was well connected, well organized, crafted speech. And one suggestion, the same thing I give to this Mohammed Shakir, you have to stand and present your speech. Now, the fifth speaker, he attempted coffee and loves truly when it is hot. He started with a coffee and connected with the love. It's a very, very nice transmission from the coffee to the love. Excellent speechcraft. You have a good future. My suggestion is you have to practice yourself. Then you will become a good speaker in the future. The sixth topic was a book of a friend. What is your choice? Book or friend? Which is your choice? Toastmaster Sunil, he explained very well, and he concluded with he will choose a friend, and he explained why he is taking as a friend, because friend can give more than the books give. If you can add a punch message in the end of this your speech, that will be a great speech. And the last but not least, our champion speaker, Toastmaster DTM Gururajan, attempted don't use your sword to kill the mosquito. He explained very well, use the right things to solve the problems. It was very constructive, well constructed, and all the ingredients was there. Only one suggestion I would like to give, he's a humorian. He can add a little bit more humor in the speech. That will be an awesome speech. With this, let me conclude it, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandu Kotaras, for your Herculean job, and you did a fantastic job evaluating all 7 speakers within the shortest span of time. Let us learn. We need to learn from you. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, here we come to end of the evaluation of the speeches. Let me check with the timer if all the evaluators were qualified. Mr. Timer.
Yes, sir, except Toastmaster Nandu. Other 2 are qualified.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Vote Counter, please proceed for the voting. Dear fellow Toastmaster, while the voting is going on, let us move towards the next segment of our evaluation session. Let us hear from our meeting leaders who were playing an important role backstage, you can say. They are the one who help us to conduct this meeting smoothly. Let us hear from them one by one. Let me call first our counter, Toastmaster Karthik. Toastmaster Karthik, can you please present your report?
Thank you, evaluator. I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Once again, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As our counter, I will present my report. In prepared speech, Toastmaster Ibrahim Karjikar used a 2 times, ir 1 times, well 3 times, so 5 times, like 4 times, but 2 times, and repeat the words I 8 times. DTM Gururajan Rajagopalan used a 1 time, ir 2 times, well 2 times, but 2 times, and repeats the word I was 7 times. Toastmaster Karnagaran used a 3 times, 1 times, so 3 times, but 2 times, repeats the word I 3 times. Toastmaster Srishti used a 1 times, 1 times, so 5 times, repeats the word I 7 times. Toastmaster Muhammad Shakir used a 2 times, repeats the word I 4 times. Toastmaster Parvesh used a 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, but 2 times, and repeats the word I 2 times, and repeats the word we have to 7 times. Toastmaster Umesh used the A 4 times, 2 times, 2 times, so 2 times. Toastmaster Sunil Edgula used A 3 times, 2 times, 1 times, so 3 times, but 2 times, repeats the word I 3 times. DTM Gururajan used A 1 time, 1 time, so 2 times, but 2 times. Thank you. Back to the evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik, for this very detailed report. Thank you very much. Dear fellow Toastmasters, now let us hear from our another meeting leader, the word master. Let us see how many times we have used the word of the day. Mr. Word Master Toastmaster Jitesh, kindly present your report.
Good evening, everyone again. Today's word was rummage, which means search unsystematically or untidy through something. And according to me, there are 3 times it was which has come today in this today's session. Once it was used by Manas Bukhari, once it was from Ibrahim Kozikor, and once from Karnagaran Toastmasters. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jitesh, for your wonderful report. Now let us hear from our next meeting leader, our grammarian today. I would like to call Toastmaster Ibrahim to present his report as grammarian.
Hello, Toastmasters. I can tell you very clearly this is not an easy task to do, being a grammarian. You guys are awesome in English. Very few instances I noticed that the English grammar was inappropriate. And these are very minute, very small errors that I was able to note down. First, Guru Rajan, life is going very much struggled. Now, that can be improvised, like life has struggled. So again, the construction of the sentence can be better. Why can't we give encouragements to others? So we can encourage others. Now, next, our Toastmaster Karunavaran. You reminded me of a few of my friends from India, childhood friends. They end their sentence with no, and it's not a dialect, it's a style, I guess. I told you no, that's what you have to do it, no. That no needs to be removed. Grammatically, it is incorrect. Muhammad Shakir, I gone through a lot of experience. Instead, you could say, I gained a lot of experience. Second, then said, that time teach me a lot in life. That time taught me a lot in life. Toastmaster Parvez, consider not beginning the sentence with because. Well, that's what my grammar teacher said to me. And not the shouting. That was you use somewhere. Instead, say avoid shouting. Sunil, Toastmaster Sunil, it was he gives you the teach of life. Instead, consider saying, he gives you the lesson of life. Toastmaster Muhammad Iqbal, Mr. Timer, please confirm all the speakers are qualified. Mr. Timer, please confirm if all the speakers have qualified. Toastmaster Nandu Kothara, he started. You have to always look your audience. You have to always look at your audience. Over to you, Mr. General Evangelist. Toastmaster General Evangelist.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ibrahim Ali, for this great report. I hope this will help all of us to learn a lot from you, and that in turn, it will help us to become a winner. That is the motto of today's meeting. Now let us move towards our next meeting leaders. One of the important pillar who was reminding us in every segment the importance of time, how important it is to maintain and manage the time. Let us hear from our timer, Toastmaster Sunil, for his timing report. Toastmaster Sunil, kindly please present your report. Toastmaster Sunil, you are muted, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Good evening once again. From the prepared speech, Toastmaster Ibrahim Karjikar, he took 7 minutes 20 seconds. DTM Gurrajan, he took 7 minutes 21 seconds. Table talk session, Toastmaster Karunagaran, he took 2 minutes 11 seconds. Toastmaster Madam Susti Sarin, she took 2 minutes 10 seconds. Toastmaster Mohammad Shakir, he took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Parvesh, he took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Umesh Kumar, he took 1 minute. Toastmaster Sunil, he took 1 minute 42 seconds. DTM Gurrajan, he took 2 minutes 21 seconds. Coming to the evaluation session, Toastmaster Jabar Ali, he took 2 minutes 45 seconds. Toastmaster DTM Manas, he took 3 minutes 25 seconds. And Toastmaster Nandu Kothara, he took 4 minutes 6 seconds. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Point of order, Toastmaster Sunil. I think as per the timing, our table topic master was qualified. There was 7 speakers. 7 into half, 3.5, 4, 4.5, then 30 seconds. Up to 5, he was considered qualified. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
In this case, you have to do again, we have to do again the voting for the evaluation.
Can we do, presiding officer?
No problem, no problem. Continue with this. No, don't.
Okay. Thank you. No problem. Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for this timing report.
Now, I'm sorry for that. I was thinking about 3, 3:30 and 4.
That's fine, no issues. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. Now, we come to the end of the report from all our meeting leaders. Some general evaluation, what I noticed in today's meeting. We started 2 minutes late. Indeed, the Sergeant at Arms was ready by the time, but we got late due to some, you can say, issues, that is technical issues, we can say. We would like to request all the participants to attend meeting prior to the starting time, at least by 10 minutes or minimum 5 minutes prior to a start. As our TMOD was facing some technical difficulties that also dragged us a little late, we were able to start our prepared speech session 5 minutes late, but good luck that we are still within time. We had a great prepared speech session today. But unfortunately, we were having only 2 prepared speeches. We could have 2 more. So we missed the opportunities for 2 more speeches today. VP Education need to make sure that he is able to fulfill all the slots. We had a great table topic session. It was not a table topic session, but a marathon of table topic speeches back to back. So it was a great segment. We all enjoyed that. And one point I noticed during the meeting leaders report also, the timer need to take the timing confirmation earlier to the with the VP Education as well. And the grammarian don't need to mention the report by name of the speakers. Rather, you can just mention the improper uses versus the proper uses. That is the practice that we do in the Toastmasters. Rest all, the meeting was very fantastic. I am enjoying throughout the meeting. All the speakers did their job very well. All the meeting leaders performed very well, presenting their report. We all here today are winners. As I said to you in the beginning, that winning is not a point. Wanting to win is the point. Basically, winning is a fun, you know. The important thing is you don't ever give up. Never giving up, that is the point. Never be satisfied with what you have. And regardless what you feel inside, if you feel that you have did something better than yesterday, you look like and you should feel like a winner. With this note, I as a general evaluator would like to conclude my session. I enjoyed this segment a lot. I would like to thank everyone who participated today. And I will sign off as a general evaluator, hand over the lectern back to Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hassan. Thank you for all of the effort, for all of the evaluators today. We enjoyed and we learned at the same time. And thank you for the final course of the general evaluator, Hassan, for all of the comments. I definitely appreciate all of the last important comments for the joining and for other things related. A part of that, the grammarian and the R counter were definitely very useful for each speaker, either prepared speech or table topic speeches. And one more last thing, today, ladies and gentlemen, it is the winning formulas. Like last time, what the Toastmaster Hassan has just mentioned, it is the life is not about these to give up. Let me try to add one more thing on the top of that. This is a definition of the life and the definition of the winning formulas, without exaggeration again and again. The winner are not the people who will never fail or fall, but the people who will never quit. These people will believe that for everything there is a beginning. For each teacher was a student, each expert was a junior, and each winner was a loser. No pain, no gain. Short pain, long gain. And the way for all of you to get the success story, you have to go through the ladder, step by step, from down to up, from the bottom to the top, to make enormous progress. There is no elevator to success. And trust me, today is a failure. Tomorrow is a bigger failure. After tomorrow, success. Failure is a part of success. And this is what I meant of the struggle which we are facing today to develop the strengths we need for tomorrow. And what I mean the struggle, I mean that life, which is the hardest lesson ever in our life. It is not about how much you hit harder back. It is about how much you can take and keep fighting, how much you are struggling and to keep moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, just to finalize and our meeting today, we enjoyed the meeting and we enjoyed the topic winning formulas in our life. Small details in our life make much difference. It's not an amazing gift from the sky, but it is a change in our daily to daily procedures, life quality practices from the morning to the evening. Most of us, we are waking in the morning, going to the work, returning back in the evening to home, and we never thought about big dreams or big goals. We get to thinking about short-term goals, small dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have another session definitely to talk a bit more about winning formulas. Keep imagining what kind of the winning formulas. Go back and think Go to the edge of the town, look in the sky, think about what Shihab al-Najjar has mentioned about the winning formulas. You will learn a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, by this moment, I am so happy to be here today acting as a Toastmaster of the evening. I will enjoy the session today. I congratulate each winner. I congratulate all of you for all of your participation today. Thank you, everybody. And by this, I'm signing off my role today as Toastmaster of the evening. Back into you, the President Officer, Toastmaster DDM Munas.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shihab al-Najjar, for an awesome, fantabulous, and energyfying, electrifying meeting tonight. And we are so proud that you made your time available amidst your busy schedule and is with us to train us on that secret formula for success. I mean, it was absolutely great listening to you, and we really enjoyed your speech. A big round of applause for our Toastmaster of the evening. Thank you very much, sir. With that, it is now time for the voting for the big three. Vote Master, kindly share the voting link to vote for our best of big three. While the voting is going on, I would like to ask the feedback from our guest, who was an active participant in table topics as well. Mr. Umesh, would you like to kindly tell us your experience attending a full-length meeting?
Yeah, Manas, it was one of the best session I have attended. The feedback session was very good. It helped me to understand how I presented and where I have to improve. And I look forward to be a great speaker in coming days, even on my vocabulary and even on my speeches. Thank you. It was a wonderful session. A lot to learn and understand to improve also. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Manas.
Thank you very much. So, Umesh, you are already a wonderful speaker. And as DTM Gurrajan sir during his speech said, you will become a world famous speaker, but we will not tell you when. And that is a success formula or winning formula in Toastmastering. All right. And then since we have no more guests, is the results ready to be shared, Toastmaster Shakil?
Yes, the results are ready. Are you people
so
ready to listen it?
Yes, absolutely.
So here we go. Let me share the screen. So the results for today, the best speaker, DTM Gurrajan. Best table topics, Toastmaster Madam Srishti Sareen. Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Manaz Al-Bukhari. Best meeting leader, Toastmaster Ibrahim Ali Karjikar. And best of big three, none other than Toastmaster Hussain Hussain. Congratulations to all the winners, and back to you, Presiding Officer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vote Master. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all the meeting leaders, role players, and the winners. Thank you very much. It is our members who makes Taj a Taj, and there is no doubt about it. And every meeting is a great learning, and today I have learned a lot. I'm sure you would have learned a lot. A small announcement which I would like to make is that the next meeting, Toastmaster Dr. Arunachalam will be doing a VP education role, and he will be the Toastmaster of the evening as a part of his level 4 project. So I would request everybody to support him. It comes without saying, but still it's my responsibility to announce this. And I wish you all the very best, Toastmaster Dr. Arunachal.
Thank you, TTM Manas. Sure, I will be contact personally for each Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dr. Arunachalam. Wish you all the best. Our next announcement is that our Area 6 is conducting an event. As you would have already seen the flyer, it is called the Learn. It is a DTM project of one of our senior leaders, Toastmaster Sani Kurubula. And the workshop is about, it's called the Learn workshop, which you expand it as L for learning guidelines, E for evaluation guidelines, A for adapting techniques, R for review process, and N for new style adoption. So it is a 4-day training program, I believe. So the 5-day training program is a chain of series of events, where in the first day we will be focusing on learning guidelines, and there will be 4 trainers who will be revealed by tomorrow, I think, to the latest. It's an Area 6 event, and I would request all of you to give your wholehearted support in making that event a big success. And the last, but not the least, is our membership renewals. We will be making payments for your memberships until March 2022. This August end. I would request all of you, whoever have not paid your membership due till March 2022, connect with me, and you can do STC pay, you can transfer it to bank accounts, you have an option to deliver it cash. If you give it cash, you will get a coffee free in my office. And then there are other options available. If you can't travel, I will come to you. So give your location, but then you will have to give me a tea. So it's all a very easy process at Taj. And that's it from my side as a presiding officer. I thoroughly enjoyed being your presiding officer. And one very good thing is that we are way ahead of time. So if you have, is our area director around? I think he took a break after a long evaluation. And I've started getting messages from members. Thank you very much for that. And with that note, I think we will stand up for our national anthem. Is anyone ready with the national anthem? Or else I will play the national anthem.
I can play if you.
All right, I'll play. Just searching for the national anthem. I got it. Right, I'll be sharing the sound.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
The meeting is officially adjourned.
Congratulations, DTM Manas.
Thank you.
Didn't get a chance to talk to you after that.
Oh, it's a great feeling actually to be
Live is still going on. Live.
All right. Let's stop it.